would like to hear a story.
Don't be disgusting. Go on, creep on back to that library of yours or something. The sooner you're locked up in school, the better.
And I go out. She misses me so much. Dad too. He loves having me around. But I think it's good for grown-ups to have their own space.
Oh. Your parents must be so proud to have a girl as clever as you. And you tell them lots of stories like you do with me. Oh, I love your stories, Matilda. And that's not a hint, by the way, but if you did happen to have a story...
Goodbye, Mrs. Phelps. See you next week.
Well, goodbye, Miss Honey, and good luck with the tall story. As I was saying, Matilda, I'm not hinting, but if you did happen to have a story, you should... Oh, that lady? Well, that was Miss Honey. She's going to be a teacher.
That lady? That lady is my...
Yes, your teacher. Now look, are you going to tell me a story or not?
Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, an escapologist who could escape from any look that was ever invented, and an acrobat who was so skilled it seemed as if she could actually fly, fell in love and got married. They performed some of the most incredible feats together that anyone had ever seen, and people would come from miles around. Kings, queens, celebrities, and astronauts. And not just to see their skill, but also to see their love for each other, which was so deep that it was said that cats would perilously pass them, and that dogs would weep with joy. They moved into a beautiful old house on the edge of town, and in the evenings they would walk and take the air. And each night, the children of the town would wait in anticipation, hoping for a glimpse of the shiny white scarf that the acrobats always wore. But then they knew they'd only to cry, "Tricks! Tricks!" And the great performers would instantly oblige for a spectacular show, just for them. But, although they loved each other, although there were things and everyone loved them, they were sad. We have everything that the world has to offer, said the wife. But we do not have the one thing in the world we want most. We do not have a child. Patience, my love, the husband replied. Time is on our side. Even time loves us.
Oh, Matilda!
But time is the one thing no one is master of. And as time passed, they grew quite old, and still they had no child. At night, they listened to the silence of their big, empty house, and they would imagine how beautiful it would be if it was filled with the sound of a child playing.
Oh, Matilda, this is very sad.
Tell me to stop.
Oh, don't you dare.
Their sadness overwhelmed them, and drew them on to ever more dangerous feats. As their work became the only place they could escape the inescapable tragedy of their lives. And so it was they decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is called, said the husband, and naturally went to the and slipping her hand into his. It is where the loneliness of life has led us.
Well, what happened?
I don't know. Not yet anyway.
What? Wait, isn't there some more? I mean, you... Well, I suppose your mother will be waiting for you. Is she here? I'd love to meet her, actually.